on the air.
Are you
Here
ready?
in the-
Are you ready?
I said, are you ready?
I'm never ready.
Welcome to the show where the throttle stays twisted.
Man, do we have a lot of things to talk about tonight. Make sure you're liking, make sure you're sharing. We're getting ready to have Christine, the Creative Cruiser, back on, hopefully maybe next week or after Sturgis. I want to give her a full 2 hours because she's got a story to tell. A lot of story.
Will we stop streaming over here?
Yeah, you can stop over there. I don't think it's streaming anyway. I think when I restarted it stopped. All right, make sure you're heading over to Throttle and Iron TV. Nobody's subscribed to that channel yet, so please subscribe. It runs 24 hours a day. If you want to listen to Max at least 3 times a day in your garage without any interruptions, right there, that's what you do.
I don't want to listen to me 24/7. Good God.
Yeah. You got Chris back. I don't think I've ever gone Room Seeker, but we do have. Yeah, we got Room Seeker Moto, which is Jason. Go check out his channel. Subscribe. He just released a video a couple of days ago about the the car show. Yeah, so check it out. All right, see what we got here. We got Room Seeker has been doing it up, man. He's going to be number 1 in the chat, man. Nobody's going to be passing him up. All right, so we got our Indian Adventures. Donna's in here. Hey, Donna. I will explain my medical condition this week and here in a few, and you'll know what is going on. I love the little freaking live that we had. I wish we would have recorded it when you guys were at the factory event. That was freaking awesome. I wish we would have been there. We did change our plans up for Sturgis, so we will be in, what is it? What's that town called?
Where?
Les here?
Albert Leah?
Yeah, Albert Leah, yes. Brian Moore is in the house.
What's up, Brian?
Friendly
Carlisle
regional
Customs.
coordinator here.
Yeah. Leland Smith.
Yeah, he's in the house. Carlisle Customs is in the house. Awesome. Hey, we were actually, I don't know if we can still do it, but we want to come in, I don't know if it's possible, to do a little tour with you. So you can show us what you do. So I'll reach out to you and see what's going on. You're only about 3 hours from us. So check it out. Steven Danford is in the house. All right. Iron Indian Riders in the room. All right. Freaking awesome. Oh yeah. Throttle and Iron TV is in the house. All right, cool. Rumble and Growl, I sent you a text message. Hopefully you'll see that. Super chat by Wheels Divided.
Right. Sweet.
Awesome. These guys are great, man. We got some of the best.
If you haven't been on his channel, go check out his challenge coins. He's at the bar on challenge coins.
Freaking awesome. Yeah. All right, let's see what screens first. All right, so if there's a new member, I apologize. I did not have time to update this. Some of these people might have disappeared so far. I know some of them. We get GIF by Rumble and Growl all the time. It's up to them to continue it on. So right now, this is what I have updated. I'll look here in a second and see if we got anybody new. Let me check that right now. Go ahead and say something, guys. Go ahead and go through the list while I do that.
Holy smokes, man! We got more members than Sam's Club now.
I know. I know he did a bunch last week. I don't think they're on here. So
Okay.
I'll let Max read these off.
Okay, I did last week. I don't mind. Tim
Go right
Arnold.
ahead, man.
Our Indian Adventures, Mixed Boy 420, Mr. Bob Cole, Mr. BC Customs himself, Gator Mike with that delicious swamp sauce, Riding Fish, Wheels Divided, William Blaze, Tony Peoria, Kevin Tatum, Josh Pfeiffer, Mike Stempea, India out wandering about Iowa. That's Donna. She's on here twice again. Doug Hampton, Terry Conant, 2 Rolling Stones, Bagger Legion, Tony G, Rumble and Growl, Rune Seeker Moto, who's leading the chat count right now, Ed Body Stature Seidel, Kev Indian 116 RM, Casey Joe R, Wind Therapy Addict, Body Snatcher again, another one in there twice. Kev Indian 116, another one in there
I
twice.
suck.
Man,
I really
Closer.
do. I try.
we need a tech guy.
Yeah. A high school tech guy. Leland
Mhm.
Smith, the Bentrin Podcast, Christopher 0587, Zan Biker, Cedar Key, Gnarly Zeus, Mike, Chris, Wheel Rock, Rosh, Mersurf,
What?
Dark Souls Corner, Sick Bastard
Why did it
71,
not download? Okay, there we go.
Jay Lemmert 51, Behind Rudy's Fairing, Alpha Tester, and Mr. Jeffrey Maxwell.
All right,
Those are
I'm
the
about
monthly
to.
members. And Chris is going to update them and get this all fixed by next week.
Yeah, we're gonna find duplicates here. We're gonna add members. Let's pull from the website supporter PMO. Yeah, let's do that. See if there's any new people there.
I don't believe it'll be right. Hey,
Hey man, you guys are getting on my nerves.
You know what? We got to give him a little grace. He's not on vacation anymore.
that's right.
But
Yeah.
you fix the damn thing, will you?
I apologize. I really do. All right. So we got some new members from last week. We got Chuba 9802, Buckaroos 50. I don't know who that is. Buckarides. I'm worse at this. Dr. Harley in the house. Dwayne Thomas. These are all new members. It's not on that list, I don't think. Pumanole. Kevin Thompson. Don Kansas, Joey Willie, Jovan Brandon, and Corey 15SG, Todd Morris, and geez, these guys. Oh, these ones are brand new. They must have came on today. So these two new ones, Chapa 9102, Barra Rides 50, Primo, because they have 0 days. That means they just got here. So congratulations to them. Unless somebody's going in there. Dr. Harley, did he sign up today too? It says 0 days. Join 0 days. These guys are in the house, man. All right, cool.
Nice.
Hey, Chris,
Yeah.
before we go on, Indians out wandering around said once for me and once for my better half, Scott. So I guess
Okay.
it's not a twice entry. It's for him and his
right.
wife.
Oh,
So
sweet.
Donna from Iowa. So, hey, just leave that one alone.
Okay.
Fix Body Snatcher, though. He don't
Yeah.
need to be on here twice.
Damn right.
Oh,
Yeah.
poor Ed. I feel sorry for
Jeez.
you, Ed.
So sad. All right, let me see.
So sad. Too bad. Let's go.
All right, we're done. All right, we done. All right, see if that works. Let me see if I can refresh this thing. And there we go. There's the updated version,
Woo!
just like
Holy
that.
Holy moly.
Yeah, awesome, sweet man. Hey, and I want to thank Rumble and Growl. I mean, awesome dude. He's the one that gets these people on there. So, looks like somebody texted me. Let's see, Ed. Okay. I'll take care of that. They said a couple people on the chat said that Max was a little too loud, so I got to turn him off. Hold on a second.
Uh-oh.
I'm kidding.
Well,
I'm kidding. All right, let's go to the next screen because we got to get there. We got lots to talk about tonight. I know you guys are. A lot of people, what I put up on the thing, a lot of people have interest in, and I think we'll explain everything like we always do, and we're not going to bash anybody. This is the way it is. Where's my? I'm trying to find my page thing where I can actually turn the channel around, and I can't find it. Hold on a second.
We'll
Go to
bash
the next
each other.
slide, man. Go. Windows. Where's slides at? What's that?
The
the only
tech guy.
bashing going on around here, Chris, is when we bash you.
I know. Overlays. Okay, here we go. Where's the overlays at? Right here. Where's widgets? Overlays. I don't need that one. Windows. I'm having a bad night tonight.
Well,
Somebody needs to take over.
Well, while you're trying to figure this out, put our pictures up there.
All right,
I
there we
seriously want to.
All right.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
All right, so official shop. Go to. Hey, we had some people purchase some merchandise today. This is one thing that really helps us out, especially. We had somebody bought a hat, a shirt, and about $83 worth. That's freaking awesome. We keep the prices very, very low. We don't make this in house. What do you call it? Provider does, and that's the reason it costs a little bit more. But everybody says the stuff is freaking awesome, so it's really good quality, that kind of stuff. So check us out. Shop.throttleandiron.com. Scan there at the QR code if you wish, and go buy some merch. We'll see you in Sturgis with it. And we'll sign it. We'll bring you some Sharpies, and we'll sign the merch. Only problem, I'll have to counterfeit Max's signature, but I think you'll be able to read it better.
Oh my goodness!
3 fingers say nothing. All right.
Hey,
Read it between the lines. It says a lie.
Hey, seriously, I want to show off this challenge coin from Wheels
Go
Divided.
ahead.
If I
Do it.
can. So, Wheels Divided has set the high bar for challenge coin. This thing is over 3 inches in diameter. It's got a center in it.
Holy
Look at this
moly.
thing. Now look at that. The center actually pivots.
That's
And
huge.
Yeah, it's two-sided. And of course, it has all of his mottos and things around it. But this thing is like on precision bearings, man. The outside of it spins.
Oh my gosh, that's too cool.
I mean, he has
That's an anxiety buster right there.
Dude, he has
That's
set
a
the
John
bar.
Cena challenge coin.
Exactly. He has set the bar for challenge coins. I've never seen one like this ever. So seriously, folks, get on his Facebook page and pick yourself one of these up and help support one of our supporters.
Donna's in here, and she's another good supporter. I think I don't know. Is he not in here tonight? I don't see him tonight.
Wheels Divided?
Yeah, is he?
Yeah, he's in here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he's
Oh
here.
yeah, he's
Great
in there.
job.
He's kind of,
Yeah,
it's kind of
he's
like an
here.
ambassador to us. Make sure you go to the website to become an ambassador. I'm getting very, very close to the page is already up. Donna is on there already. I think it looks good. We just need a couple more. I know. Is it Our Indian Adventures is signed up and that kind of stuff. So we are. Man, I'll tell you what. I do a lot. Let me get me the camera here. And I just try to do too many things at one time, so I do apologize. I know it's probably disappointing when you say, Chris still hasn't done that. Chris still hasn't sent me a shirt. Chris doesn't have to do that, man. I'm telling you, man. It's on my list, and I'll get there. And I'll get it done as fast as I can. So,
But just so you know, Max and I remind him on a daily basis, hey, you got to get that stuff done.
yeah, it does.
So did I, Donna. So did I,
Yeah,
Donna.
quit fooling with all the tech crap and take care of business.
Well, I try to help members. I mean, like tonight, we got the new map for all the Harley Davidson and dealerships. If you go to the website, look at this brand new stickers, folks. with
Oh,
the new
nice.
logo.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
we'll have
cool.
these at Sturgis.
Hey,
We might be at the King
guess
of the
what?
Baggers.
I
We haven't
think, I
decided
think
yet.
they'd rather have their merch that they
Yeah.
paid for.
All right, so let me give you guys a little story of Morning Glory. Who was the doctor, Connie? You remember?
Oh, I remember, but I'm not going to say it.
Okay. All right. So yesterday I
Yeah,
had a
leave the
procedure.
names out.
No names.
Yeah. Well, eventually I will give names out. All right. So I had a doctor yesterday, and
For procedure number 3.
procedure number 3 for my kidney stone. So I got a stent back in, which sucks. It's a little too much information. I don't want to tell you about that, but I'll tell you the experience for the doctor. So we went to St. Elizabeth Hospital, which is great, by the way. They did a fantastic job. It's in Northern Kentucky. They treat you like you're king. But anyway, somehow through this whole process, this group that's doing this stuff has got my notes messed up and all this information. So I always have to confirm, who I am and all that kind of stuff, which
Probably
everybody does
7 times.
about 7 times because they get messed up all the time. So there's either somebody that with the same name, almost the same birth date, I guess, that's causing our problem. So I go in there and the doctor comes in, opens the curtain, says a couple of things, and says, now all my patients are going to be late because I was late. And I looked at him and I said, what?
Very fixated on that fact.
Vic, I said, I am not late. I'm an hour early. He says, no, you're not. You're an hour late. And I was like, I already got an IV in me. I got all this stuff in, and he's just going to town on top of me. I said, listen, we got our schedule on a calendar. I'm not late. I'm early. I always try to be early because I know these procedures go fast, and I know I'm going to get in fast, and I know I'm going to leave faster. I said, I would never want to be late for a kidney stone. I want it gone. I want it gone. So he starts talking. I said, listen, I don't know, maybe you don't know the roadmap. I started telling him about the situation with my notes and all that kind of stuff.
Frustrations.
Frustration. Then he tells me that he's part owner of this organization. and that he taken offense that now I'm telling him how to run his company. I'm like, holy smokes. And I got to go under anesthesia. This guy's got to go take a kidney stone out. And you know what that happens, how it happens to a man? Holy smokes. I'm looking at Connie and I was like, I'm thinking maybe I should go somewhere else because, and we got to that point where we were separating. But he called me a liar 6 or 7 times. And I said, no, it's not. And then he goes and says, you should have got a schedule letter in the mail and you probably didn't even read it. It told you what time you're supposed to be here and that kind of stuff. So either way.
Yeah, because I tried to show him a
Les.
picture where I wrote it down, and this guy wanted nothing to do with it.
Yep.
Didn't believe me.
For some reason, I keep replaying the Roto-Rooter theme song in my head. But anyway, keep going.
Well, here's the thing. We have discussed this offline, and we're going to the same group, medical group, for the same problem in the same place, getting treated by the same people.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, though, my experiences with them have not been anywhere near as severe as yours.
Oh, no.
The thing is, though, my question is, Chris, why in hell would you piss off somebody who's going to take a knife to you? Yeah. Why didn't you just keep your mouth shut until afterwards?
So this guy's digging me in. I said, digging. I mean, just keeps digging, and I was like, okay, listen, okay. Let's just go past that. And I just wanted to let you know that I'm going on a vacation in a couple of weeks. How you think everything's going to go? He says, your vacation's not my problem. I said, okay, no problem. I said, well, I just wanted to know. Yeah, I said, I just wanted to know.
That's just the tip. That's not even.
I said, I just wanted to know if I was going to have a stint. Well, it's patient safety. And he says, maybe you should just decide if you want to do this surgery or not. And I'll leave you two to talk. I was like, I already got an IV on me. I've been here for almost an hour and a half now waiting. And the guy across the street's hearing everything. He's getting a kidney stone removal. The guy next to me is a lady. There's a lady next to me that's hearing all this stuff. I mean, this is crazy. So he comes back in. I said, you know what? I said, I appreciate you. I think you're the probably a very good surgeon. I think you're going to take really good care of me. I'm going to move forward in this surgery. And you should have seen his face. He wanted to kill me.
You're trying to talk him into positivity.
I'm trying to be as positive as possibly can. I said, I was like, God. I think this is great. I said, I have no problems with you guys. I said, the last doctor I had was great. He was just on vacation. This is the first time I've ever seen you. I mean, this is the first time meeting you. And so I think we started on the wrong foot, and I do apologize. I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. He's still he's still focused on me being late. So he called me late one more time. And Connie shows him the calendar that we were, supposed to be here on their schedule. It was 11:30. We actually got there at 10:20. And so I'll give you the little bit of the story. So I go through I go to sleep. I get the surgery. He puts a stent in me. Somebody's got music on. Just shut the hell up. So I go home, and I'm sitting on the couch. Connie goes out and gets the mail. She comes back in and she says, you won't believe what's in the mail. I said, what's in the mail? She said, the paper that he said we're about to get. So she opens it up and it says, be there at 11:30. 12:20 is going to be procedure. Who was right? Me or the doctor?
You went off. Oh my God.
Oh yeah. So I started calling everybody.
Oh my God.
Anyway, guys, thank you guys for being on the podcast. I know it's nothing motorcycle related, but that's the reason why we don't know if we're going to be going to, because I'm trying to get scheduled to get the stint out. We're going to maybe go to the King of the Baggers on Saturday. We don't know. We know that refunds were placed. We might just get that day's tickets and be there. And we'll talk about that here in a few minutes, as you can see the schedule on the left side. But right now, we're going to get started on this podcast. Hopefully you guys like the story. I hope you guys were laughing about my issues.
Hell, I was playing the Roto-Rooter
I'm not
jingle,
laughing
man.
because guess what? I had the same damn thing done. And I did. So, I'm not laughing. But let's share a little good news for all of you out there concerned that are emailing in the chat and everything. Yes, my bike is out of Vegas. It moved last Friday.
Moved to where?
From the last tracker that I received, and that was 3 days ago. It was just outside of Rockford, Illinois, which
Wow.
means hopefully that it'll be back in the vicinity of my dealership in Richwood, Kentucky, hopefully by the end of the week, if not the beginning of next week. So yes, the bike is on the move. Thank you very much for being concerned. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Hey, so people were asking me, why do I have a Harley Davidson shirt on?
Yes, they're asking why you got a Harley shirt on.
Great timing, Chris.
Traitor.
That's
Great
really
Traitor.
good.
No. I don't have a Harley Davidson, folks. We just have some good supporters that support our channel. This is from Three Rivers, Harley Davidson, and he's got me about 4 or 5 guests so far. And George is a great guy, and I'm wearing one of his shirts just to say thank you. So that's the reason why. And then I got the 112 hat. You guys can find that at shop.throttleiron. Hopefully that's good to let you guys know.
Yes.
So, I don't have a Harley Davidson. I just know George, he's got connections in India, and he's got connections with Harley Davidson, and he's got his like 4 or 5 guests so far. And that's the reason why I'm supporting him. And it's wearing a shirt. He wanted me to make the other 2 guys jealous so they can buy one too, but they haven't said anything so far. So.
Nah.
Oh my gosh.
So if we're going to apparel, yes, I have my Indian hoodie on and my Legends Never Die hat, and I've got a vest on because I think I'm coming down with a summer cold. I'm freezing.
Yeah, do not give it to us.
And everybody else is in short sleeve. Les, your turn. What do you got on tonight?
Oh,
I got BC Customs and a Indian mechanic shirt. I can't figure out what direction this camera goes.
I cannot wear a
that
PC
one.
custom hat when he's wearing one. He does not. He gets so upset. Les does.
True
If I wore-
story.
If I wore one of them hats, he would just go nuts. And so I
Well,
apologize
we
to
try
Bob.
not to duplicate hats.
I would
Yeah.
just go and change. I don't want to look like the Bopsy twins.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
he doesn't want to look like me. I mean, he'll look a lot better if he did.
Who would want to?
All right, Xander's in the house. Will and Blaze, welcome to the house, and thanks for slandering me. Melissa, Pet Doc, hey, welcome to the house. Awesome stuff. We're going to talk about good stuff tonight. We're going to talk about King of the Baggers. Indian did have a little hiccup last week, and they got the 3rd podium, but they got the first one on Saturday. So we'll see how it works this Saturday and Sunday. And we're going to talk about the race and what's going on, because I know we've been promoting the King of the Bagger race and telling you guys to go buy the Rome to the Races tickets.
Rome to the races.
And we don't know how many people have. And that's the reason why we really want to have this information. We want to tell people what to look for, what's going on. And I guess we'll just skip some of this stuff, and we'll talk about King of the Baggers here in a second and pre-Sturgis, because I know a lot of people are here that want to talk about that. If you're in Sturgis, how many people are going to be in Sturgis this week or next week? Yeah. Yeah. So come and see us. We're going to be at Indian Motorcycles on Sunday. We're going to be doing some filming there. There's going to be a great car show there. There's going to be a bunch of, not car show, but a motorcycle show. A bunch of stuff happening there on the dealership on Sunday. It's going to be a great event. We will be in town Sunday night, walking around, checking people out, that kind of stuff. And then the next morning, I believe, if not mistaken, we're going to Mount Rushmore. Or doing the needles, one of the two.
Doing
I
the
think
noodle?
the noodle.
Doing the needle?
We'll have our schedule out so people know they can ride with us. We don't have a problem with riding with us. Ride your skill. That's what I can say. I've never been out there, so I don't know how the roads are. I heard they're really nice road. C. Marty, welcome to the podcast. C. Marty's going to be out there with us. We're out there till Thursday, and then if you live in Denver, we're going to be in Denver the rest of the week. We're flying down there, and there's some kind of weird space where it comes Sturgis, then it's Mexico, and then Denver. It's like a weird twilight zone, but we'll be there. I do have get this, guys. I should show you guys what our trailer might look like. I do have a trailer now. It does not look like this, but this is a concept. So I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. Go ahead, talk, guys, while I get this concept and show it to you.
Hey, Les, you know where our money went, right?
Yeah, to the trailer.
No, he
Yeah,
did
so
not.
so
money.
we're actually going to leave Sturgis on Thursday morning, and we're going to be in Colorado Springs, Colorado. So it's where we're going to be staying. So we're going to get down there the next morning on Friday. We're going up to the top of Pikes Peak, and then we're going to Pikes Peak Indian. So from there, we kind of have an open schedule. Either start to head home, we'll find something else to do, or whatever.
Yeah, just hang out with us, man. I mean, basically, just hang out with us. It's going to be great. We're not shy to hang out with people. It doesn't matter if we like you or hate you. We're going to hang out with you, guaranteed. Anyway,
that's because Chris doesn't have any friends. He wants to try to find people to hang out with.
You will not be seeing this trailer, but this is a concept that maybe in the future that we might be able to afford, because I can't pay max and less. But this is the way what the
no,
trailer
you
will
won't
look like
pay less than max. Let's clarify that.
So how you guys like that? I mean, I know you guys are a little the thing's a little delayed, but put it in the chat if you like the trailer.
I like that, man. I love that design on the back. I think it's so cool.
Yeah, I think it's going to be awesome.
On the side, there's nothing on the back.
Well, no, the back is in the front. The big picture, the little small one doesn't show the back one for some reason. It's just a concept. So, but yeah.
But here's the thing. That's great because guess what? You'll be the next place, the next long distance trip we go on. I'm trailering. My days of long distance riding are done, and I've ridden Sturgis twice, and I've done the Legends Never Die tour. I ain't got nothing to prove with nobody. Let the motorcycle maniac over here with a brand new bike with 20,000 miles on it. Let him do it. You know, he can ride all he wants. I'm putting my bike in the trail.
Yeah, the problem is, and that's the reason why I got it, is to do that. So you can come on some of the rides with us. We can't fit everything on there because she's got his wife's got a Spider. Connie's got a Spider, and I can put hers in the front of the trailer and have two bikes in the back. But it's just a 20-footer. That's about all I could afford. I'll be paying for it for like 84,000 years, and we'll be good to go. So, but I think it's the right thing. We want to go to dealerships. We really do. We want to go and hang out with dealerships, go on and do a podcast there, try to help some of these IMRGs out also. And Harley Davidson, I guess. I mean, if they want us to come, I've never, other than George has been great to us. I haven't had any Harley Davidson dealerships ever reach out to us, other than the guys that we've had on recently that said we would be able to show up at their dealership. The rest of them, they can care less, you know. And that's the reason why I love Indian so much. What? Yeah,
no, I've actually talked to a couple of them, you know, handing them a business card and a poker chip, and kind of let them know what we do. Hey, come on, talk about your dealership. You know, what you guys do, service, your inventory, those kinds of things. And with, no expectation of anything in return and 0 responses. So,
yeah, we're just not big enough, I guess, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to be doing polls tonight. I'm getting ready to make some of them here. If you go to this URL that I just put in chat, tell us where you're from, because we do have a map. Let me go to that map right now so I can show you what people, what it looks like. And this is the user map right here. And you go in there and you tell us where you're from, and, you know, bingo, you'll show up on the map. The coolest thing that we just released on the website is we actually have a map for Indian dealerships, and you'll be able to highlight over them and go to directions, check their hours, and they got their phone number on there. So in case you need a service or something like that, we do also have it for Harley Davidsons. But you can click on the button on the bottom where you can make them disappear, or you can make Indian disappear. But we'll look at that here in a second. Let's go dealer map. This is the dealer map right here. So this is pretty cool stuff. As you can see, it's highlighting whenever I go over the mouse. You can see it get a lot bigger. And like, here's the one that's close to us. I know the actual text is really small, but it's a lot bigger on the website. So you check it out there. You can actually make it full screen if you want it to be full screen. If you just want to see Indians, you just click on, actually I took Indians off. Let's take Harley Davidson off. So we got a dealership right here. Looks like we might have one. Central Kentucky Motorsports is back in Lexington. So there is an Indian dealer there, which is cool. We got one in Louisville. And we got one in Indianapolis. We got 2 of them in Indianapolis right there. It's so small, I can barely see which ones they are. South Indy, and we got North Indianapolis. And then we got one up here, that's Lafayette, Indiana right there. We got a couple in Illinois. So this is,
Elk Park's up there somewhere, sir.
this is the reason why we love our fans, because and people say, why didn't you make that shirt yet? Now, I apologize because I get this idea and I just can't stop making stuff for our viewers.
Ooh, something shiny and he's gone. Trust me.
Believe me. And I do have this shirt for
You better be making Donna's.
Donna. I got almost her exact design. So hers is going to be special compared to everybody else's. But Donna's taking care of us. She was up at the factory. She was giving out she was giving out merchandise, stickers, keychains. She got like almost everybody in her whole entire IMRG sided up. I think it was like 17 to 20 people. And if you haven't become a member or a subscriber on YouTube, please do so right now and make that happen. We got 51 people watching, so awesome stuff. All right.
Yeah. I think the 51 people want to hear about Indian and what we think's going on with them.
Yes, let's go with that. Okay. And I want to make sure, because we have so many people reach out to us, and I think it's a good thing that they do. We kind of have some people that work, that are friends of ours in Indian. I haven't talked to Mike Kennedy personally, but he might be watching tonight. He's probably wondering what we're going to say, and he wants to know if we're going to kick us off his friends list. But we'll figure it out together. All right, we got a couple questions in already, and we got people in there chatting away. So cool. Let me go to the next segment here. Let's catch up with some of the stuff. Housekeeping, we're done with that. I do this thing so we can actually make chapters on our YouTubes. I haven't put very many out, but we're getting ready to release a ton of chapters. And member shout outs, we did that already. Sturgis report, we kind of did that. We can go back to that. King of the Baggers. All right, so here's what's going on, folks. King of the Baggers, as you know, wasn't in the budget. Let me go to the third screen because I got one person missing. In case we want to bring somebody on here, let's go. I went to the wrong one here. So King of the Baggers and that kind of stuff. When we had the interview with Mike Kennedy, he didn't even know there was a website. All right. Didn't know that there was a Rome of the Races, that kind of stuff. And this was in the end of February, I believe. And it just, Indian was just now becoming its own, company in a few more days and that kind of stuff. And it just, they have a budget. And I believe Indian had it in their budget to really to do what they should do with Indian motorcycles. And I know a lot of people said that the dealers would have to buy the merchandise. They have to send somebody out there to the Rome of the Races and sell the merchandise there. If that's the way Indian tried to do it this year, hey, I mean, not all the dealerships are going to accept that. I understand because, listen, they might not have that portable device to do the checkouts. They might not have the equipment to go out there. They might not even have the team that go out there, 2 hours away to a to a racetrack and be able to do all this stuff. It says, Mike Kennedy, don't listen to Chris. He's fibbing. Okay. They're trying to draw him out. They're trying to draw him out in the chat. A lot of people don't even know what the King of the Baggers are. But I'll be honest with you, with our experience last year, we went to 2 races or 3 races. I can't remember.
2, I think.
2 races. It was a great experience. Okay. And I think Indian kind of, they went all out, all out to races this year. And I think that there was not a total package there. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of videos about people shaking hands, hugging after winning a race and that kind of stuff. But the fan base that went there last year and went to this year was kind of disappointed. And they were kind of disappointed last year too, because Harley Davidson spends a ton of money. And they always have the equipment. They have the little smoke machine, the motorcycle, the burnout machine. They got all this equipment. They probably added on year after year after year. And Indian is just not there last year. It had a lounge area, had a bunch of tents, had TVs. They had lunch. They had demos right there in the parking lot. They had your own parking spots, that kind of stuff. And it was freaking awesome. Even though it was smaller than Harley Davidson. Go ahead, Les. He was there too.
It was. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, if you look at what your ticket cost was and everything that you received for that 2-day event, It was a really, really good deal. And to your point, they had the trailer, the trailer sitting there, a lounge area with TVs. You could watch the race on the TVs. They had the wrecking crew showed up and had a signing session with them. You could take pictures with them. I think they did a really, really nice job. We got into the pit area too.
Yeah.
And was able to walk around, right behind the wall where the race teams were working right along the racetrack and literally, 10 feet from the race bikes. So the package that they gave out last year was really, really good. Now, I suspect, so I've worked in a company that was a parent company of multiple operating companies. And I worked in what was called shared services. So I worked and I provided services to each one of the operating companies that were under this parent company umbrella. So think about Polaris with Slingshot and the off-road, and think about Indian as individual operating companies under the Polaris umbrella. My thought was when all this came around kind of this year was that maybe somebody in shared services was taking care of this sort of thing. And with the split of the companies, maybe that connection was lost and some of the planning was lost with the roam to the races rides and the interface with the dealers and things. So I don't know that, that and $2 and my opinion, get a cup of coffee at McDonald's if you go there. But that's just kind of what I initially thought was, maybe some of those connections got lost or some of the shared services dropped off, discontinued, and people didn't understand or realize, what happened last year kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. You need to look at what Brian Moore says, because he's kind of in touch and has his finger on a lot of things that we're not privy to. Says the focus has been on separating from Polaris and on running the business, signing new contracts with suppliers, which no, I did not go. So I did not have the personal experience of how wonderful things were at Rome at the races. But with the Carrollwood takeover and the new system coming in, and you knew some things were going to change. Money's tight. And they probably weren't thinking about it. The thing that got me for you two is that they kept the advertisements the same. So everybody expected the same thing to happen this year, and it wasn't going to happen. And that is false advertising. So I don't know who was in charge of getting the advertisement out and getting the word out about this, but it needed to be changed. If you were going to take away all those perks that people were used to last year, then say so.
Yeah. Well, see, I don't think anybody realized it, and I think that's the thing.
I think it was yeah, go ahead.
Oh, but they had to know. They had to know. If they couldn't afford to do it, or they weren't going to give the resources to do it, then why not say so?
Well, like I say, working in a shared services situation, when we had operating companies that were spun off, they suddenly lost the support of the shared services that I participated in. So some of the spun off companies actually came back and said, "Hey, how did you manage this? How did you handle this? Who are your contacts?" Those kinds of things. I just kind of suspected with Polaris spinning that off, maybe there were some shared services that weren't provided and some things got missed. That's just kind of what I thought.
Yeah.
But
And I think you're right. I think what happened was they didn't know. I mean, that person maybe was still with Polaris, didn't move over to Indian. They just thought they put somebody in there. Maybe that person left very early in the tender and it just got lost under the thing. But I think next year, I think it's going to be tons better. I think they'll learn from the mistakes that they've made this year. I mean, I'm hoping that I think it's the way the king of the baggers is getting bigger and bigger, and how Mike and his team are focusing on winning and winning and winning. That we got to make the owners that go to these rides feel like they're winning too. And when you go there and you have like a little spot to sit down. It's next to the races. You get to hang out with more Indian motorcycle people. You get to find. I mean, that's how I found Donna and her husband.
Mm-hmm.
We would never
Yep.
met if that thing was not there. It would have been a history. I mean, there's so many people I met at that little table and stuff. It might have been small.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It couldn't have been that much. It really couldn't have been that much to do that throughout the whole entire year this year. And they have a different PR group. They also, I don't know if it's going to be the same people at Chattanooga, but I guess Ed will tell us here in a second. But the people that did it last year they didn't get that contract. It was somebody else doing it. Maybe it was somebody in-house. Maybe it was way over their head. Didn't really, and Indians got a lot of moves they're doing. How much have they done in the the first half of this year? Unbelievable moves. They've done I think a good job. I think they're trying to hit home runs from every single player that's in it, and there's going to be a couple strikeouts that they didn't prepare for, and I think this is what happened here, and I think it was great. Les isn't
Far off.
far off on the mark, yeah, and you're exactly right. Les has been in there, and that's what we talked about this before on my way home tonight. And we're going to talk about the aftermarket parts here in a second because he has a lot of experience with that. Because I know a lot of people are upset about some of that stuff, and we'll explain why that is. And there's a damn good reason why. And this is not Harley against Indian. We want both. Competition is good. We need competition. We love Harley riders. We love Indian riders. Yes, I got a Harley Davidson shirt tonight. That doesn't mean I'm going to be a Harley Davidson rider. I'm just supporting the fans that watch this show, the Harley Davidson people. And
we like Kawasaki and Honda
and
Yamaha and everybody else out there too.
A nice coupe.
Put Body Snatcher's comment up there.
Let me
Max,
see.
divorce is hard, and sometimes the kids take the brunt of it. Indian Polaris is split. We as consumers are going to see change, some good, some great, and still some bad. Like I said, it's a work in process. But like we talked about last week with Robert Pena, they came out with these new Signature Series models, and basically they're Polaris models with a different kind of paint. It's going to take a while before we see something that Carol Wood and Mike Kennedy have done. R&D is not fast, people. It never has been. It never will be. So, I'm cautiously optimistic.
You guys keep on talking. I'm going to try to get a couple polls going here, and you guys make sure you guys are going to the website. UNC alert. David, welcome to the show.
So I told Chris one of the polls needs to be, what should Les's next new bike be? And
That's been the last 3 weeks.
Just so you know.
Oh, geez.
Just so you know. He hasn't put it up there yet. I'm disappointed.
It's not
because to Max's point, I'm getting ready to hit 20,000 miles on my 1-year-old bike. It's about time to trade it in.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Don't ever retire, Wes, because you'll never be able to afford a new bike again.
So
Mad Monty, I want to read his comment real quick too.
Madman Monty, the
he said the Signature Series bikes were really nice looking bikes. Yes, they are nice looking. Are they the same quality as the Elites? Probably, with the hand painted and everything. But again, what did they increase this engine displacement side? Did they put any new tech on it? Did they do something to make it special? No.
I think just the paint.
Yeah, that's it. And it's not even a numbered series. That's what got me. I mean, the Elites are a numbered series. That gives it a little panache.
Yeah.
But if it's not numbered, it's like the Icon series. It's a real nice paint job, but what separates it from the other thousands of Roadmasters and Pursuits and Challengers and everything else out there?
If I'm not mistaken, they only made 52. 50 of them?
Of the Signature Series, 50 each?
Yeah.
Really?
There's not very many.
Yeah, it's not very many.
Yeah, it's not very many at all.
Then why didn't they number them? That would have gave it a little bit of
don't know.
That's a good question.
Yeah. yeah, that would have gave it a little more oomph, I think. Because God knows all the elites are just about gone.
Yep.
God, I wish I had $70,000. I would have bought that Roadmaster in a New York heartbeat. I would have.
Oh man,
I believe it.
man.
All right, so okay. So the first poll is going to be going up here in a second. We'll get it up on the screen here. It might cover up Les's name a little bit, but we'll see how it goes.
Oh,
Yeah, we're getting rid of him. Yeah, he's gone.
oh man.
All right.
Can I apply for unemployment? Asking for a friend.
Oh, you're asking for a friend? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
No,
Brian,
you have to
Brian
actually
Moore.
get paid first before you apply for unemployment.
Yeah. So William Blaze actually commented and said, "I'm not crazy about the signature series." William, I'm kind of with you. There's really only one bike. I think it's like a black and maroon. I think were the two colors. The other bikes, I'm not big on green, so that one didn't really trip my trigger too much.
Mhm.
The red, white, and blue. I like the red, white, and blue concept. Just not maybe the way that it's laid out there. I mean, it's okay. It just doesn't make me want to go out and buy it.
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't know. They're okay. If you want something special, you want something different, you want something very limited, then go look at the signature series. But
I believe
Yeah.
100%. I think you're right. I got to connect to the chat because I am not connected to the chat.
And,
So-
and they did confirm that it's 50
Mhm.
Roadmasters, 50 Pursuits, 100 Chieftain, 100 Challengers. And if that's the case, and it was so special, why in God's name didn't they number them? That's the panache. That's the thing that
Mhm.
makes it special. You've got number 27 out of 50 or number 27 out of 100. And someone said that the Roadmaster Elite is still in Madison, Wisconsin.
There you
Yeah,
go.
great. But guess what? I don't have $70,000. I wish I did.
Here's what
Yeah,
I
if Chris would pay me,
Mhm.
I'd have the money for that damn thing.
the Challenger and the Roadmaster that was red, white, and blue, and the other one, they should have been the 250 bikes. Holy smokes,
Yeah.
that would have been a freaking badass looking
Mhm.
bike. They kind of look like the red, white, and blue. They would have been awesome. Room Seeker Moto. I saw something earlier. He said something. Is it the rider's fault? I don't know exactly what that meant. I was going to ask you that question. Anyway, one of the polls are up right now, folks. If you want to, fill out the poll, I'm going to put the link here in a second. I need to copy and paste this so I don't have to do this every freaking time and type it out. No, it's not OnlyFans, so I know how you're thinking. Live. All right, there we go.
There's got to be someone who'd sign into old guys in speedos. I mean, come on.
Yep, there's the actual URL right there, throttleoniron.com live. There you can actually do the polls and ask a question. We're taking questions right now. We'll be taking it, answering them here in a second. We already got like 4 or 5 questions already by somebody. Make sure you go in there and say where you're from so we can do the map. And yeah, let's have some fun. We're talking about King of the Baggers right now. If you just tuning in, it's a great sport. It's really, I think it's going to be the driver of Indian sales as long as they continue to keep winning. And yeah, I think our plans right now are up in the air, folks. I'll be honest with you. We don't know if we're actually going to be there. And we didn't talk about Blair's and maybe actually Brian could talk a little bit about that in the chat. So Blair's Indian and I think it's Anchor or somewhere around there. It's by Cleveland.
North Canton, I believe.
North Canton,
Ohio.
Is going to have
It's
a
up
ride. I don't know how many riders they're expecting, but if you did get the Rome of the Race tickets, it doesn't really matter. But if you did get them, you can ride from that dealership and ride with the IMRGs there. And they might have a small gift. I don't know if they do. Maybe they'll run out before it's according to how many riders are. But they are going to have a ride out there. Blair's did come back to the Rome of the Races just temporary. We don't know what made their decision and why both dealerships kind of back out. But Blair's in North Canton. Exactly.
It's Bears,
Yeah.
I think.
Bears.
Yeah.
Okay. Bears. Okay.
Bears,
Bears.
BAIRS.
Okay.
Just as a note, and I'm not sure, people know it because I was expecting to go to the dealer and collect my fan package. And last year it had a track map. You got a wristband, and I don't know, there were several other goodies in his fan bag. But I was expecting to go get that, and that's how I was going to collect my entry into the raceway. If you bought tickets for Rome to the races, make sure you get onto your confirmation email. There is a link there. You have to print your ticket.
Yeah.
Or you have a digital copy on your phone. You have to have that, or you don't have a way to get into the race. So just make sure that you go and follow that link and print them, or make sure you get the electronic copy.
Yep. And I think Bears, Indian, is supposed to be a really good dealer. So I've heard good things about him. I've never been there personally. I've been to Iron Pony. Love that dealership. That's actually Indian of Columbus. That was on their link.
Yep.
They decided to waive off this Rome to the races. We don't know what the circumstances are, and I'm not going to lie to people. So they made that decision and that kind of stuff. But that's how it works. Okay. We actually, and the reason why we're talking about it is, like we said, hey, listen, we're going to do the Rome of the races. At that point in time, I still didn't have I thought this kidney stone would be gone. I didn't know it started at June 2nd, and it's still going on today. But our plan was to have the weekend off, pay tickets. But as closer as we was getting to the race, I was looking at it I don't think this kidney stone is going to, and I want to ride to the races. I don't think this kidney stone is going to go. I'm going to have a stint. I know the vibration and the way you sit on a motorcycle, a stint is not the best freaking thing to have. And I was like, I want to ride. So I kind of held off buying the tickets. Les, he did buy the tickets because, he was like, we're going. It doesn't matter if you're going to ride back. Bitch, you're going to be on a motorcycle. And I said, well, you're going to put me on back. Can I turn backwards, so I can face the backwards? Yeah. So
you had to put on a blonde wig and ride backwards.
So we might drive up there and do Saturday. We haven't decided yet. It's according to what people want us to do. If people want to come and see us, we'll come up there. But if we're just coming up there and nobody, because it was more of a get together kind of thing. We were going to go there, ride Rome of the races, go to the place where everybody hangs out, where Indian has their demo days. We don't even know if they're going to have a demo truck there. It might be at the dealership. It might be at the races. We don't know. All that stuff is where they should have hired somebody to make sure that everybody knew what was going on. That should have been part of their Facebook page, and that's something they got to learn. That's something they got to change next year, and hopefully they know how much. I mean, you got to get Indian's name out there. You got a lot of Indian riders there, but you got 3 times the Harley Davidson riders there at these races.
Oh, and absolutely.
They're everywhere, and you have a chance to, even as small as a venue you have, to make an impression on a rider, on their next bike. And I think that's what they kind of missed. I think that's what they messed up. And I think hopefully next year they'll realize that. And I just don't think it was in their budget. It wasn't in their plan. They didn't realize they even had Rome to the races when they took over. And that's how it got sidelined. And you know how it is. If you don't plan something very well, what is it? If you fail to plan, you fail the plan fails. I can't remember what that saying is. What is it, Les? Right? If you failed to plan, you plan to fail.
You plan to fail.
Yeah, exactly. So, and and I love Indian. I just, we're just talking about it. We just want to make sure we get the accurate things there. So if you have tickets, you bought them because you thought we were going to be there, let us know in the comments. Let us know on the website. We'll try to get up there because we still have plans. We can still go up there on Saturday. I just won't be riding. I'll have to drive up there. Possibly. If I can get the stint out, and that's what I've been hoping.
You won't be getting that out by Saturday.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just not going to happen.
Ain't going to happen.
It sucks.
Kevin Indian 116 said he can't get to the polls tonight.
I can't get to the polls?
Not sure why, he said.
All right, let me...
and you've got some comments, too, from Brian.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and type and tell us what they are.
He said... Each attendant will at Bears, if you go to, everybody's going to Bears, North Canton, each attendant will get a small gift. And he said also, no wristbands this year. So you guys discussed that, I believe. And he said, what else was there? there are several groups coming to Bears. It should be a good time.
Yep.
So somebody else said something too. I think it was Donna.
Yep.
Donna said the packets last year helped the dealers plan attendance. With tickets being emailed, they were left in the dark. Therefore, with no corporate support, chose to cancel.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things. I think Indian might have had the opinion that these rides were IMRG driven and dealership sponsored, and they didn't realize that that this other who is the one that was doing it last? You talked to her. Everybody knows her. She's like one of the best. What's wrong with your mic? I can't hear him.
He didn't say
Chris
anything.
Jarlin.
Yeah, Chris Jarlin.
Chris Jarlin.
Yeah, Chris Jarlin is, she's very great. She helped us with Jack Daniels last year. Very nice person. Always responds. I mean, if you send her an email, she responds sometimes that night, and it could be Sunday night, 11 o'clock at night. I think that's who they need to go with next year. They know how to do it. They did all the I mean, it was great talking to people. The people that was at the trucks doing the selling, the merchandise. You got to. I don't even know if they do the signature to sign racers this year. I ain't even heard about that.
I don't know.
And it's just.
But hey,
yeah. Go ahead.
well, real quick, like I said, if you got your tickets, follow the email, and this is what you print off, and you'll get the barcode and everything. You'll get a hard copy of your ticket. And that's what you've got to take in. Again, there's no wristbands or anything. So, just FYI.
Yep. And Gen X is saying, Gearhead, it's my understanding that the PR former marketing director, carryover from Polaris, left the company. Modern comms seem easy, but picking up the ball is harder. You're exactly right. He was our last guest last week. Great guy. Great guy, man. Hopefully, you haven't confirmed yet. Hopefully, we'll see you in Sturgis. See how it goes.
Ruin Seeker, Body Snatcher. You'll need to tell him he's late first.
Yeah. We went 13 minutes over this segment.
well, Body Snatcher said, "I got to know."
Yeah, no kidding.
Come here, Chris.
Oh yeah, I know.
Come here.
I know. Is everybody able to get to the polls now? Because I'm gonna go to the next one right now. We got 18 votes. How you guys like this voting system? I like keeping people interactive. We do have trivia games too, and we also have spin the wheel.
We like to know what they're thinking.
Max is doing his thumbs down because he doesn't like it, but I don't know why. But it's great stuff. All right, so what's in this poll here? I'll do another one here in a second. Anybody want to read the results? Well, I'll do that.
I can't see it.
Oh, you can't?
It's too small.
Well,
No.
You can
It's
just
too
enlarge
small.
your screen.
Well, I got glasses on. How far is your closest dealer? Under 20 minutes is 33.3%. 20 to 45 minutes is 22.2. Over an hour is 38.9. Mine closed 5.8.
Yeah.
And that is hard to read, Chris. That is hard.
Well, I
to
don't want to
read.
cover up less, but I guess I can. Let me make it bigger so people
Well,
can see.
only
Oh,
when
man.
we only need to know when we read it.
Yeah.
I can
So
see
you
it.
don't need to make it
Yeah,
bigger
yeah. The
now.
polls you can see once you go to the website, you can see what the polls are, and you can see it right there. And rock and roll, So, all right, let me go and get this one going, and go to the next one.
Hey, Josh Piper.
Yeah, what's that?
You're never late, buddy.
All right, we're gonna close
Hey,
that poll.
well-
We're gonna go to the next one.
Well, Brian Moore actually commented, so there's no way to get a head count for the breakfast for the dealerships. So they dropped the breakfast so they wouldn't have a bunch of leftovers and things.
Oh yeah,
So makes
I'm
sense.
I'm glad he's got some information that can. Jerks. Let's see. Chris Jarlin works for Brand Amp, and she is
Amp.
awesome. Yes, yeah, she is awesome. We gotta get her on the show. We'll do that. All right, the next poll is going up, so you guys can have some fun. This one is: would more Indian dealers change their change your next bike? Would more Indian dealers change your next bike? That's a good question.
That could have been worded a little better.
Yeah, like what do you
Would
mean?
more Indian
Well, what I mean
dealers
is, if
change
there was a
your
dealership
mind for
close
your
to
next
you,
bike?
as you're riding Harley, if there was a dealership closer than you, would you consider an Indian?
Yeah, would you change your mind?
Yeah, would you change your mind? Because I know a lot of people complain about Indian dealerships. are just way too far, and we're going.
There's not enough.
There's just not enough. We go to the dealer map right here, as you can see. You know, if we take 204, that's what we can confirm right now of Indian dealerships, and Harley has 600. So it's almost 3.9 times more. As you can see, if I take Harley Davidson off, this is the network here, and this is live on our website now, so you guys can actually check it out. If there's a Indian dealership that you like and you went and didn't know it was close to you, or wanted to know some more information about, just highlight over it, and you can see the phone number, the hours of their business, and all that kind of stuff. So we did this, for you guys. Hopefully you guys like it. The bad thing is even though I zoom in, that little pop-up doesn't get any bigger, but it does on the website, just to give you a heads up. I'm pretty good with the technology, and that's what I do. I write these scripts, and they're on our website. So, all right. So now as you look at the Harley Davidson, I put them in there. You can see right here, if you're looking at Tennessee, I believe this is Tennessee. Yep. So you look at all the Harley Davidson dealerships in Tennessee. Some of them, there's a couple right on top of each other. It's like, wow. There's two right here. One is Music City Harley HD. Another one is Monkey Trunk HD, whatever that one is. If I take Indian out of the picture, this is all there is. You got the Chattanooga one, you got the Music City one, you got Knoxville, and you got Chattanooga's right down here. This one, what is this one? Indian Motorcycles of, I don't even know if that one even is still open. We'll have to check on that one. But yeah. All right. And the one that's closest to us is this one right here. This is Indian Motorcycles of Northern Kentucky. If you guys want to know what Blair's is, I think this is Blair's right here. Bears. I didn't even say that. Bears is right here in the location of Ohio. This is where the ride's going to take off. Now, did he say what time their kickstands are up? Is it 9 o'clock or so?
Come back
I don't think he said.
I'm sure he will in a minute. And then just look for that. Johnny K's Indian Motorcycle. Is that one still open? Body Censor? You would know.
Murfreesboro. I've been to that one before.
Where on your website do I go to find my Indian dealership? All right, so let me go ahead and make sure I did put that link in there. Let me get that real quick. Go ahead and talk, guys, a little bit. And I put you right on the spot, didn't I? I'm sure you guys got something to say.
Wow. So no, way to go. But no, like I say, go back to last year. I think everything went really, really well.
Yeah.
I think we've got some growing pains, with the changeover at Indian, and I think next year will be really, really good. We'll learn some lessons this year, and I think they'll get things cleaned up. So, looking forward to next year.
I am too, 100%. I can't wait. I'm going to put it on the menu here real quick. I'm going to put it under community or rides. I guess we can do rides. Let's do that. I'm going to put it in the ride section, and that way you guys can find it. It's a drop-down menu. The dealer map will be there. So it's going to be in rides right now. So I'm saving it. Just refresh when you go to the website. It might be a little slow because we got a lot of people using the live version to get into the polls. We got 14 people. Hey, how many of the 61 people watching are subscribed? Please subscribe to our podcast right now. We are so close to 1,500. We're at 1,454. I'll tell you what, it would be a freaking wish. We got 2 weeks to get to 1,500 plus, because we always have a bunch of people that they sub, and then next week they unsub. But if we can get past 1,500 before we go to Sturgis, man, that would be awesome. Maybe I'll do something special that way. But the what do you call it? Ambassadors will get their shirts first. So I'll just give you a hint.
Anyway,
I thought you were going to buy all the cast members dinner once we got to 1,500. Chris, come on.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? We should. How many people is going to be at Jack Daniels? Is all the ambassadors going to be at Jack Daniels? Maybe we'll hang out with. Hey, George is in the house right now, man. George is in the house. Hey, look, George. They were upset with this shirt tonight. They were upset. So we got 14. Come on, only 14 people. Come on, folks. Let's get more people on this poll. It probably doesn't make sense. You're probably right. So let me close this one off and get the next one. How's that? All right. You guys ready to talk? Go ahead and talk.
Yeah. So George is asking for an update, Max, on your bike.
I'm typing even as we speak.
It is moving. It is
Well,
moving,
I'll
folks.
just go ahead and tell him. Yeah, George. The bike started to move last Friday. It is out of the Vegas warehouse, and it is somewhere around Rockford, Illinois right now.
Mhm.
The tracking device hasn't updated in 3 days, so I don't know if the battery's dead or what, but I'm hoping that the bike will be back down here in Kentucky hopefully by the end of the week. It's really not that far away. So we'll see. But thanks for asking. Appreciate it. And appreciate all the help you tried to give me too.
All right. So we'll have that poll done here in a second. The state of Indian life aftermarket parts is what that should have been. But anyway, Indian aftermarket parts. I'm going to give this floor to Les so he can explain what's going on. Well, not aftermarket parts, basically Indian parts. As you guys can see, a lot of them are back order. Some of them are on back order for a long period of time. Explain what's going on there, Les, so people can understand.
Well, like I say, a lot of this is just kind of things that I've experienced when I've worked for a parent company of multiple operating companies. So my assumption is there's probably some contractual obligations that are carrying over, from Polaris days over to Indian. And then when you take Indian as a standalone moving forward, my guess, again, just based on some of the experience I've had, is that now they're being considered a standalone company and their own credit worthiness. So they don't have the Polaris backing and those things. So my thought is they're probably going through new contracts. They're re-signing contracts, re-upping contracts. They may be resourcing some things. So, to get through that takes some time. If there's any type of tooling or molds or anything like that have to be put in, all those have to be made. So it'll take them a little bit of time to kind of put that all back into place. I don't see them taking just a straight line from the supplier that Polaris used and they're going to continue to use. There's probably going to be some changes there, and that they're going through those the pains of getting those agreements in place and tooling and getting the supply chain filled up.
Yeah, we had a bunch of people when I put this up on Facebook. We're talking about, this part's on back order. This is on that kind of stuff. And it really makes sense. What he's saying is that, hey, they had contracts with Polaris. Okay. Now Indians is separate identity. Like he said, they make amendments, they parts run out, but then they got to pay to make them more. So, and they might be going through some growing pains with that also, because they, it's something that they have to, next year will be a lot better. Okay. Because they'll have them contracts signed. But how long did one of your contracts take this year, Les?
Oh man, we had a couple of particular agreements that were very, very rough trying to get those things signed, and we actually made some changes to our primary supply base, and we spent around 18 months all together by the time that we had everything signed and executed.
Okay.
Yep.
Let me add this too, which may help clarify some things that Les is alluding to. Indian Polaris, however you want to say it, does not make a lot of those parts. Those parts are outsourced. The Challenger Pursuit air cleaners, that's a stage 2, is a Kuriokin. The old exhaust, stage 1 exhaust, used to be Kuriokin. You can bet your bottom dollar that the new Arrow is having something to do with Vance and Hines. So these parts are not made by Indian. They've got to renegotiate all this stuff. So what Les is saying is absolutely right. So
Yeah, really.
As again,
What
we remain cautiously optimistic.
Yep.
Well, again, what I found when companies transitioned away from a particular parent company, i.e., Indian transitioned away from Polaris, Indian then becomes its own, I'll say, credit risk, if you will. So that assessment has to be reran and the credit reestablished. As the suppliers will establish your credit worthiness, at a different tier or new level, or however they grade your business, if you will. So I've been through that multiple times. Again, working in what we called shared services, and we provided services across multiple operating companies. I suspect now Indians got to go write all their own contracts, agreements, and stand on their own credit worthiness.
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
By the way, Brian Moore came back with those times.
Oh, sweet.
Where is that? Where is that? I just saw it. Okay, there it is. Ride meeting at 8:30 a.m. Kickstands up at 8:45.
There you go.
All right. So we got a new poll up, guys. Is what actually keeps you loyal to a dealer? Is it service department? Is it people behind the counter? Price? Nothing. I go wherever. Okay. We got 4 votes in already. Hey, I want to. This is one of our poker chips, as you guys can see. A lot of people like this one. We also have a female version. Okay. This one's the same.
Purple.
All the way around. Okay. The new one, if you get lucky, if you can find us in Sturgis, or if we go to the King of the Baggers, and hopefully we do. I mean, we're really thinking about doing it. But on the upside, it's a different. You can barely see it right now, but let's see if I can get it focused in. But anyway, it's really nice. You guys going to see what it says. It says, ride hard, talk loud, live free. It's the Throttle and Iron podcast. It's got a different design on the back of it. These things are really nice. They are copper cores. They do have magnets in there. Let me see if I can get it right there.
Yes, it is wheels divided. It's a lot smaller, buddy.
Yeah. All right. It's a lot smaller.
And I've got. Well,
Yeah,
I've actually got I got a little bit different version of it.
Yeah,
Actually,
you got a different version. Yeah,
So,
I like that one too. So, yes, come and see us in Sturgis, and hopefully we'll go to King of the Baggers. We do have Saturday off. It is supposed to be raining down here. It's supposed to be good weather up there, though. So that'd be pretty cool. All right, viewer questions. We'll get to them here in a second. Hey, if you go to let me go ahead and give you guys, it's a kind of a question and ask kind of thing. Let me go ahead and get the actual live URL because I'm copying and pasting. It's like some people got the live working now. Now it's to tell you a little bit about this. Make sure you show everybody where you're from. It's not going to give you your address or anything like that. We got a map here where it says our users. We'll see how many people's filled out. So there we go. We got that many people filled out so far. So check it out. I got somebody text message me. Let's see who that is. And see if there's anything that I need to say on here real quick. It says he's got one of them that Les has. Awesome. Indian motorcycle. Oh, 1901. Oh, wow. He got it signed by all the freaking, it looks like racers. Mr. Ed. I'll give you guys his address so you can go break in his house and get his hats and stuff. No, I'm kidding. I would never do that. Ed's a great friend of ours. He's doing the Chattanooga. We got to get these guys on here so everybody can know what's going on in Chattanooga. So we'll have to decide what day that's going to be. Let me go back to the main screen here real quick. And
yeah, I actually I got to hang out with Ed this last weekend for a little bit.
I'm surprised you guys didn't talk to the owner. I was hoping we'd get him on.
We tried to, and he wasn't there.
Oh yeah. He saw.
Yeah, he was in Wisconsin trying to buy some more Indian motorcycles for the museum. But yeah, met up with Ed Body Snatcher at Maggie Valley. We went through the museum. Then we went to the Hillbilly Festival, and a lot of the TV series Moonshiners, the guys were on there. So Josh, Mark, Digger, I can't remember all of them, but there was a whole slew of the people from the Moonshiners TV show at this festival. And if you wanted to buy copper steel, if you wanted to buy equipment, products to make moonshine. They had a whole setup, and you could buy anything you wanted. You could literally cash carry, go home, and start making shine.
Gotcha. Let's see. Brian says contracts are to be re-signed with all suppliers, and yes, ARO is Banson Hines. So yeah, great information. Thank you for that. I knew he has all the information. I put him in the actual one of the comments on Facebook, so he would see it and be on here tonight, which he's always watching this anyway. But I'm glad he's here, and so he can spread all the good information out. Brian's a good guy.
I get no credit.
Yes, you do.
Well, hey.
You get credit. What are you talking about? You're a part of the show. I'm giving our fans credit.
Hey, I don't want to forget. While I'm at it, there were several other members of the Throttle and Iron family.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
At Maggie Valley. So Tim Arnold, William Blaze, and Tony Peoria were also all there.
That's
So
awesome.
we all got to hang out for a while. It was a really good time.
Yep. Let me see if I can get that our website on here.
And from what my sources say, only one Roadmaster, one Thunderstroke. Everybody else is on top.
Yeah,
Yeah,
only one.
They're dying,
only
man. I'm so
one.
sorry. Yeah, they're not lasting very
They're
much
not
longer.
dying. It's just people riding them, never going to give them up. That's all.
All right, let me see if I can get a website in here real quick. So you guys, we'll go to Facebook. We'll get that picture so you guys can see the family that showed up there. And I think it was freaking cool, actually. So there's our Facebook page. Let me get this thing out right here. Make it larger a little bit. Now, most people won't see this on the other screen. I'm sorry about that, but we just got too much stuff on it. All right, if we go here, I think you put it on the front page, right? There we
Yeah,
are,
it's
right
on,
there.
yeah, there we are.
Yeah,
Look
right
at that,
there.
man.
Look at that gorgeous team right there. All right, so introduce
boy.
who are these people?
He did.
Oh, well, no,
Well-
people
He
know
did.
by their faces now. That's
Oh,
what I'm saying.
okay.
Well, if you go from left to right, there's Tim Arnold, William Blaze, of course, myself, Body Snatcher, and Tony Peoria. Now, since this picture has hit social media,
Yeah.
I have gotten more offers from Speedo and modeling companies.
Oh my
Oh,
want me to
god.
sign on?
boy.
It
Jeez.
has been. I can hardly keep up with the emails.
Are you
It's
drinking
been
tonight?
horrible.
All right,
No.
so here is. I know
Where's
you guys
Heather?
just.
I want her take on this. Where's Heather?
Uh-huh.
All right, so if you're looking at Will's Divided is on Throttle and Iron TV, which is pretty cool. It's a 24-hour running channel. So make sure you head over there after the podcast, subscribe to it when you're out on your garage, or if you want to annoy your wife, put us on the big screen. It's made for 4K video. It runs 4K video and all of our interviews and our new rides that we put up continuously over and over. So you get to watch and you get to comment with people. It's live, just like it is right now. It has a comment live feed, and you go in there and you can, at 3 o'clock in the morning, there's somebody else in there. You can start chatting with somebody, which is pretty cool. Not just making a comment, you're chatting with them. All right, if you can see here, I got the website here live. This is what you have to watch. You can watch it right now. You can hit the play button. I don't want to do that because we'll hear it. If we do trivia, it's going to be on this page. And we got polls right here. It's just running a little slow here. It looks like. Let's go to the poll. Do I not have a live poll going on? Yeah, I've got a live poll. There it is. So you can easily see it. You got the service department. You got people behind the counter. Prices. Nothing. I go wherever. So I know I'm getting it upside down, backwards, you name it. So mine is I like the service department, and I also like the people behind the counter. When you walk into a dealership and the person behind the counter knows your name, you're special. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna vote on that one. And there we go. That's 61%. As you can see, it's 64% on the website. If you want to ask a question, it's the next tab at the bottom. There you can ask questions. This is how you interact with the show. Yes, you can ask questions. Hopefully we'll see them in chat, but we're definitely going to see these because they go into my studio software, and I can just put them right on the screen for people can see them, and your question will be asked. As long as it's not offensive, we're not going to be doing something like that. The next one over here is where you're from. So you can drop a pin on our map. You can put your name in here, handle, optional. You can put city, state, county, wherever you want to. Drop that pin. We'll update that here in a second. And you can see if you want to become a member, that's the last tab. join Throttle Iron. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can become a YouTube member, support the site and membership. That's a different way of doing it. And the shop, Discord, you can join our Discord server. That's where you can chat anytime you want to. You can have it on your cell phone. You can have it on your computer, anywhere you want to. And then here's the podcast, that kind of stuff. So, all right, that's it. Let me show you guys the new Harley Davidson map, because I know a lot of people, and Indian map. I want to make sure that we got that right. And the website's running a little slow because we got so many people on there. I did upgrade the server, but it's got a lot of things running right now. So we'll wait till that loads up here in a second.
Root Seeker said,
yeah, go ahead.
Lakeville has a Speedo wash coming up. Male models needed.
Oh, yeah.
There you go,
Les loves
Bye,
to be
Les.
that.
See you, Les. Go
I
ahead.
believe Amanda mentioned that last week when she
Yes.
was on here, didn't she?
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
we are working on the Speedo Throttle and Iron. We're going to have that in the shop pretty soon.
Yep.
No,
It's going to have a picture
no.
of Max and Les, one on the front, one in the
No.
back. One is skinnier than another, as you can see.
No.
Oh,
What's
no.
that? You said no.
you guys keep talking about the Speedo
No.
thing, but one thing I happen to think of, Body Snatcher reminded me here. We did put a Body Snatcher sticker up in Maggie Valley.
Oh,
So if anybody happens to find it, you should probably contact Body Snatcher.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a surprise for you.
yep. All right, so here's the map. It's interactive. You can zoom in. As you can see, I'm already hitting the ones. As you can see, the thing's a little bit bigger. You can get directions. If you want to look where your local Indian dealership is and you want to know their phone number, their hours, all that kind of stuff, it's right there. That's the Iron Pony that I'm highlighted right now. That's their phone number. And if you just go really fast, I think you got to actually click on them. And then you go to the hours. This is their hours right here. They're actually open 7 days a week, by the way. Sunday they are closed at 4 p.m., but they are opened up on Mondays till 7 p.m. The rest of the week is 7 p.m. Saturday is 5 p.m. But if you go to Blair's, it should be right here.
Bears.
Shut that.
Bears.
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 I can't
Good
get it to stop, but
God.
it's on there. It's right there. So everybody, there's only 15 boats. I gave you how to do it. Get on there. There's just way too many Harley Davidsons on there. Let's turn them off. Bang. Right there you go. All right. Yeah. And Three Rivers. Let's see if that one's here. I got to turn it back on to, I'm on full screen now. Go back to Harley's.
Oh,
Take Indian
no.
off. Go to-
Wheels
We have-
Wheels Divided. Wheels Divided has upped the ante. If I'm in a Speedo, he's wearing a thong.
Oh, really?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's
I
what
don't
he
wanna see
said.
them.
Right there it is.
I don't want to see. I don't want to see none of that.
As you guys can see,
We
there's
got any
George's.
viewer questions anywhere?
Yeah, we
That's
do.
gotta
Um,
that would probably make some money for the bail companies.
No,
All right, we got so many comments in here. Connie, have you starred any of them? We got any nice ones to talk about? What do we got?
How am I supposed to star them when I don't have that option available?
I gave you the options in the chat. You got to connect to the chat.
It's been waiting forever.
Well, you just hit connect. You hit the connect button.
Well, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let me hit the connect button so we can see who is the leader of the chat here. Chat. Let's get
Probably
connect.
me.
Start chat. Here we go. We got it open. Chat is waiting. Oh, that's the reason why none of the stuff has been popping in. Let's see who's the chat winner tonight. Let's see if it's been keeping count. Nightbot should be winning, I think. No, I changed it.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. Man, look at all the chats we got tonight. Brian Moore, Burning River, IMRG is out of Johnny K's. Awesome. SCI up. I found the Discord. Now, what is a Discord?
I like that one. I forgot to tell you that one. Sorry, up.
Discord is a kind of a voice program where you can go in there and you can talk to people live, like on a phone, but it's like a conference call, and you just talk to people, and you get to know each other. You'll find out you might be close to another town. You might be able to set up a ride. There's a chat. There's a bunch of text forms there, so you can actually put events in there so other people can see. I've slowly promoted it. I haven't really promoted it that much, but go check it out. It's nice. Some nights we might just pop in there, and me, Les, and Max will be in there, and we'll be just chatting it away. You guys can come in there and ask us anything in the question. And it's like you hear me and Max and Les talk. It'll be you guys also at the same time, which is pretty cool.
It's a hell of a lot of cussing.
Yeah, a hell of a lot of cussing, a hell of a lot of drinking. All right, so
So
let's see
the
what kind of viewer questions we
where are
got.
they?
I'm getting them. Calm down. You guys talk real quick. I'll get them here in a second.
I know that Brian had a question in there.
What's that?
You might want to put up.
What is it?
Put me on the spot, Chris. Way to go.
Yeah, that's what I do here. What else? What else we got planned, Les?
Oh man, well we still have to talk about Sturgis, where we're actually going to be at.
Yes,
while
go
we're
ahead
there.
and talk about that.
So we've kind of changed our plans with Kidney Stone Sue and things have changed our plans a bit. We were going to do our Iron Butt on Saturday, but it looks like we're probably going to break it into 2 days. We'll do about 600-mile days on Friday and Saturday. We plan to get into Sturgis Saturday afternoon. I think we have some plans that night, but then Sunday we will be at the Indian dealership from 10 to 2. They have a block party there. It's rumored that V-Room, Old Man Pat's going to show up. There might be a guest appearance from Mike Kennedy. We don't know. That's not confirmed. But there'll be some things going on. I think there'll be some food fun at the Indian dealership. We'll do a live podcast. That's the game plan at this point. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're going to be out riding around all over Sturgis and the surrounding areas. So we do plan to go to Rushmore, Crazy Horse. We'll do Needles, Iron Mountain. We'll do the Custer State Park, Wildlife Loop. We'll try to get to the Badlands, and then we'll get out to Devil's Tower, which will pretty much be one day. And then we'll go to some of the surrounding mom and pop stuff, and then try to get into Full Throttle and the Buffalo Chip. So not exactly sure what order we'll make all of those in, but I think we're going to have 3 full days of riding. So plan to leave on Thursday. We're going to head down to Colorado Springs, Colorado. We'll go up Pikes Peak on Friday and then visit Pikes Peak, Indian. And then from there, we're going to start setting our sights toward home, I think.
Yep. Yeah, it's going to be a great time. Our Indian Adventure says, I'll be there going to the group meeting in Northern Kentucky dealership.
Is there going to be a group meeting?
Oh.
Like last year to ride down to JD? Probably not.
Yes. People's asked this. I've had other people from Lima and all that kind of stuff. Yes, we will announce when we're doing the ride down. Last year we rode with Brian Moore and their friends, and then we led down there. This year we might do the same. I haven't decided if I actually are leaving earlier, and Les is going to be riding. Our plans will drop. If we do decide to have a group ride, we'll let you guys know, and you guys can. Everyone has the right to ride with us. Okay. I don't care if we have. We're going to be riding interstate, so it shouldn't be that problem of having issues with having spotters and stuff like that. We will go to gas stations. We'll have the whole entire thing lined up on our route. I got a couple more videos I got to do for the app. Hopefully I'll get them done tomorrow night or the next day. I will post them to Apple. Hopefully Apple will approve us quickly. So the app will be able to be downloaded for everyone. It's got that close. I'm just working on a couple more tweaks. Apple requires 3 videos of how the app works, 10 screenshots of functions of the app, another 10 on the watch. I'm working on the watch here to in a couple of minutes after the podcast is over with, and then I'll just get the movies done. And they have to be certain. They can't have a recording on them. They can't have these special things on them. It's got to be. Apple's really strict about this stuff. So hopefully the process is a lot easier because we got all the terms and conditions done. Everything should be good to go. We can get a GoFundMe page for Kidney Stone Sue. Yes, we could. Okay, so if anybody's asking, I want to be honest with you guys. This is $7,000 out of pocket. Yeah. This was not planned this year. The first one was $2,500, and the insurance, I have a deductible. And I shouldn't even tell you guys this, but I'm just telling you.
No, you shouldn't.
Yeah, I know. Nashville, when I got in the Nashville hospital, that was $2,000. Then I almost reached my deductible because I had a $5,000 deductible. My mistake. I tried to keep my insurance down. But who would have thought? And this is one thing you really want to think about riding a motorcycle is make sure you don't have too high of a deductible. You know, it costs a little bit more, but you never know when something's going to happen, folks. You never do. And, you know, it did put a damper on some of my stuff that I wanted to do this year, but I'm pushing forward anyway. It doesn't matter. You guys, we do this for you, and we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going, man. So that's all that matters. So, all right.
Absolutely.
All right. We got some questions here. Let's get them done. All right. I'm going to put the first one up. Let me make sure it's right. My son and I brainstormed on the Throttle and Iron app. What about weather layer, flock cameras, and air horn speeds? Let's get that on there, and let's talk about it.
I love it. Flock
Yes.
cameras.
All right. Yes, I can add that to it, where people can put notifications on there, and we can also, and the way that works, how Google does it is, and I can do where it says flock. If somebody does a flock camera, I can make it be there forever. Okay, because we know they're going to be there forever. So if somebody does that, now if it's a pothole on the road, I can do that where, you know, as somebody keeps putting it in there every 24 hours, it stays there. But sometimes they fill in a pothole, it's no longer there, or there's a car on the side of the road. Our app has that. It kind of warns you as long as we have a lot of users. So when we release this app, I'm hoping we get a lot of users. Okay. And we will have to upgrade our server again. And that will be paid for hopefully by the app. A lot of people ask, well, I noticed there's a lot of things on the app that if you see that there's a lot of things on the app that are being paid that you have to pay for. If you're a beta tester, they should be free for you. Okay. If it's a new person that's trying out the app, they can try it for 7 days. And after that, they have to pay for them features. Okay. So, we have beta testers and we're going to continue improve the app. Weather. Yes, I can do weather. The issue is that's another cost. All right. So every time you ping a weather service and how many times you do that costs you pennies on the dollar, or actually percentage of a penny on the dollar, because I've already looked at it. But if you have like 1,000 people looking at weather, that could cost you $100 a month. Okay. So that's the reason why, yes, it's in the roadmap. It might even be already in there and you just can't see it. So that's if the app continues to grow, so does the features. And right now, there's no app that has the features that we do on the app. You can put every single motorcycle app together. They're not even close. All right. It's that simple. And a lot of people are asking about CarPlay. Yes. So how does CarPlay work? You cannot develop CarPlay unless you are approved app in the App Store. And then you have to fill out this big 24-hour freaking form because it costs you that long, because you got to do a screenshot for every single thing it does for the nav system. I don't know if you know that Google Maps, Apple Maps, all the other ones, they kind of have the similar screen when you're looking at that stuff. The same thing with ours. Ours will have to be kind of similar to theirs. We'll have a little bit of tweaking where it's kind of like Throttle and Iron style, but I cannot do anything for CarPlay until we're actually in the App Store. So that will be probably, hopefully, if the app gets approved here soon, maybe somewhere in August, maybe October, somewhere around that time frame. We'll see how fast we can get it done. We'll hope and get there.
Kev Indian 116. He said, I want a more drag and drop my particular route or my particular exact route and roads instead of waypoints, but ...
Yeah, you should be able to do that on the website. If not, there's two different map creators on the website. One is more of a drag and drop easy. I don't know if let me get the app out real quick so maybe you guys can see this. Let me turn it on to the, what's the matter? What are you talking about? What are you laughing at?
I thought Friday was tech time.
Oh yeah, well, people are asking. I gotta make sure my viewers are happy. Okay. All right, so let me go to another screen so I can go to this thing. Let me turn this off, and I'll show you guys how to drag and drop on the app really quick. And I'm pulling it up right now, so give me a second. Go ahead and talk a little bit. What do we got?
What do we got?
Yeah, what do we got, folks? What do we got? Nothing. All right, I'm logging into the app right now.
They're talking about flock cameras and stuff.
Okay, gotcha. All right, let me go into the flock cameras. I tell you what, a lot of people are upset about the flock cameras. I know it's invasive. Nobody really wants to have that stuff. I'm trying to find a good. Let's go to the website. We'll just kill this one out of here. We'll get rid of this. Actually, I can probably change this to phone mirroring. Let's go to simulator right there. So this is a simulator. This is the app that we have right here. If you go to rides and you go to, don't be giving out any of this information, folks, because always while we're using the app. All right. This is actually tracker. So let me go back. I wanted to go to destination, so I made a mistake. Change to always allow. All right. As you guys can see, you can type something in here where you want to go. Here's map. Let me turn this on daylight so you guys can actually see the map. Is it not showing the map at all? It's not showing the map at all. This is a simulator, so it might not have the map in there. Let me go back to my actually iPhone mirroring here real quick. Let me get rid of this thing. Let me change this to iPhone mirroring. That way it's actually working on my phone. All right, there we go. And let's see, we're going to destination. And we can type in here. Let's turn this to day, because you can do it right here on auto. Let's go to day so people can see it. Now, if you want to push and talk, I mean, if you just want to click on something, you can go anywhere you want and say you want to go here. All right. And you want to zoom in. Oh, what happened to all them guys? They all disappeared. All right. Let me see if they're at here. They must have dropped. All right. What happened, guys? You guys left?
I got bounced out.
Oh, bounced out? Okay. That must have been one of the, there's a feature on there if you want to kick max or less on the webpage. They must have did that. No, I'm kidding. But you should be able to point right here. It worked, huh?
It worked.
Yeah. If you want to go there, you can put a dot on here. Right there it is. And use the point. You can use it right there. So that shows you there. If you want to go to directions, there it goes. It takes me straight to that point. It is a work in progress. It is a little bit better than what it was, but you can do some pinpoints and you can do your whole route. You just got to keep on adding points. Okay. And then it'll tell you what your stops are right here, how to get there, that kind of stuff. So it is getting there. So you can check that out. And I don't know what happened to you guys. I'm sorry. You guys got booted. So
I don't know.
I will
All of a
write
sudden,
that
it
down.
completely locked up. I couldn't hear anything.
all right. If you got any more questions about the app, let me know. And that's a work in progress. We're going to make that better. But you can do your routes, point and that kind of stuff on Throttle and Iron's website. And it actually uploads it to your personal account on the app, and you can follow your path.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So next question, what dates are you going to be in Sturgis?
Is it the
You just
8th?
said.
No, August 8th. Well, this could have been earlier. August 8th.
Well, it's
Yeah.
Yep.
And we will be we're going to be rushing there. We do have the trailer that we're going to leave Connie. We're going to be going faster. It's anybody's from Wild Ass Seats. Les got a good deal on his. I do not have one of them yet. Man, that thing's are $300.
You probably definitely need to get one before you go.
$300. That's a freaking cushion seat, man. You put air in it, man. I mean, I know they're good. I know it's great equipment. I'll try to reach out to them guys and see what they think. If they can give me a discount or something. But man, I'll tell you what. That's after spending what I spent the last couple weeks. $300 is a lot. All right. So we're gonna be there till Thursday. Are you gonna be there? I'll put a form on, or actually, I'll put a post on our Facebook. Actually, Les can do this. Les is always looking for something to do. Les will put a thing in the group. Who's all going to be at Sturgis and how to meet us. And we'll put a little tracker on us, and you guys can find out where we're at and come and see us. We'll give you some goodies. Goodies, man. And
Yeah,
make sure you buy a freaking shirt.
Keychains and bottle openers.
Yeah, make sure you buy a freaking shirt. or a hat so we can sign it. Max is jealous. All right. Next one is, I hope Donna has invited you to the Mason City, Iowa to visit IMG. Hell yeah. Let's do it. Are you guys going to be in Sturgis? Donna and your husband? Are you guys going to be there? I can't wait to see you guys. Hopefully we'll see you guys in Minnesota where we stop. I think that's where we were planning. We're kind of, I was talking about, man, we're going to be at midnight. If we even make it there, we got to leave early on Friday because we want to see Donna. And we talked about it tonight. So, all right. Because I know she is a big fan of the store. I mean, of the podcast. I can't thank her enough. Let's see here. They said it was 50 for each of the factories. So that was somebody did a comment on there. Awesome. Don, thank you. Chris needs to redesign Ride Command. I don't think they want to hire me. It's like Monday through Friday. That'd be great.
Oh, Monday through Friday, we'll take it.
Yeah, we'll do that. I thank you guys for mentioning me there. Yes, I think Ride Command does. There is an update for Ride Command. It was supposed to be what do you call it? Only dealership only. That was misspoken. And you can get it right now either on USB on the computer, hook it up to your USB on your bike, find it that way, or if you pull your motorcycle, it will not find it unless you're outside in the sunlight. The GPS will find it and it'll download it for you. So,
well, you have to have a current Ride Command subscription to get that. The paid subscription to get over-the-air updates.
Yeah, but if you want to download it from their website, I'll show. You know what? I'll show you how to do that. Let's do that right now. Let's go back to. Hey, I'm here to help people out, bro.
You load it to a stick, and then you stick the stick in there. But the main thing is, remember to go into your Ride Command and turn off your automatic shut off, where the bike shuts off automatically. You've got to take that off.
Yeah,
it doesn't take very long, but you don't want that on because it'll shut off in the middle of the upload.
Yep. So we're on dealer map right now. Let me get out of this extra full screen here. There we go. So if you go to like Indian Motorcycles, if I can spell it right, Ride Command. And if and supposedly it's supposed to be better. As you can see, you can log in or sign in. Hopefully it doesn't show my information here. It doesn't. Good. I have to, my Ride Command is expired, so sorry. You go in here. I don't. Let's see. Where do you download it at? Let's see. This might be it right here. Introducing Ride Command Plus. You get to do that kind of stuff.
They're talking about a memory stick, a USB memory stick.
Yes, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is how you download it. You can put it on here. You go to the website. Let me go to Ride Command download. Ride Command download. The person that if you really want to find the right way, Ed in the chat is one of he's got a lot of friends. That's all I can say with Indian. So updating your software right here, just go to this website. I'll give you guys a link in here. This will show you how to do it because we're here to help any way we possibly can. So I don't know how links work into the chat. Hopefully you can just click on them or copy them and go straight to that, and that'll show you how to update it and all that good stuff. All right, so that's Ride Command. Hopefully you guys like that. Let's go see what other questions we got here. Man, what a great night tonight, folks. We had over 70 people watching at one time. Thank you, guys. Remember, we got to get to 1,500, so share it with your friends before we go to Sturgis. That would be freaking awesome. Sorry, I will be at the birthplace of Route 66 Festival in Springfield, Missouri on 7th and 8th. So that was from Don. All right, no problem. Oh, Scott Holm. That's who it is. I don't know why it says Don at the top, but it's Scott Holm. So, all right. Oh, this is from Don. God bless you, Chris, with your kidney stone and the experience I have had with them. Remove the groaning third and struggle was real. Yes, it is. And you know what? Max has had kidney stones too. This is my third one. I never had this one this big. It's like they thought it was 8 millimeters, but it turned out being 10. So that was crazy. All right. The last question is from Scott Holm. You all missed a great event at the factory. Yes. All right. So the way the factory events are, we never know when they're going to be at the beginning of the year. And we already have our plans aligned. And we always have a decision that we're going to go to Sturgis this year. We're going to try to go to Daytona next year. We're going to go to Durango next year. If it's Chattanooga is Indians' last thing like it is this year, we're going to try to go there. We're always looking at plans for next year, and the problem is the factory events, they just pop up, and then we got to make a decision if we can make it or not. Les literally was going to go, just get on his bike and go, but his wife said, "No way, Jose," and it probably was the right decision.
Are you going without her? That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to get off of work on Friday last week. I was just going to drop one and just hit 700 miles, get within close distance of the event, go on Saturday, and start riding back home on Saturday afternoon. It's only 750 miles, so it was doable. But my wife was not having any of that without her going along. So
I'm going to try to get the update of the map because it hasn't updated. Let me see if I can update it. Unless it is, and maybe it is updating, but I just want to make sure. On screen, it says we should have 29 pins on there. And yeah, I think they're on there. Looks like it. 29 people. Awesome stuff. Awesome. That's where everybody's watching from. We got people from California. We got people almost in Mexico, the San Diego right there. We got a rider. We got a rider from Albuquerque, USA. Awesome. We got a rider from Austin. We got a rider from Scott Holm is from Alta Vista. Thank you for watching. And we got a rider from, if you can just put your name on there, that'd be great. Don's from Iowa. Awesome. Thank you. We're here. We got New Hope, USA.
New Berlin, Wisconsin was shout out to my peeps on Facebook.
Yeah.
That's Pine Leaf.
Yeah, New Berlin, USA.
Yeah, that's her.
Awesome.
New Berlin, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And so was Stephen Danford was the Fair Oaks, California.
Mm-hmm. You got Zan, the biker in Jackson County. Awesome stuff. Pablo Escobar. That was a good one. I like that one. Clover, USA. We got Hartwell, USA. We got Kevin 116 from Valdosta. I probably butchered that name.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, Will's Divida Public Safety Building. He's somewhere at the police office. And then, yeah.
He was headed to the garage.
And there was many more. I got to make this map more interactive and where I can zoom in. I can't do it right now. It just zooms in like that. So I'll get that fixed.
I see you kind of skipped over Body Snatcher's last comment.
Well, what was that?
You should find it and read it.
Well,
you should find it and read it. It's a that's what she said. Never had one this big.
That's what she's. Oh yeah. There it is. I found it for you. All right, Rumble and Growl, awesome guy. He signed up for the ambassador program. I think I got yours. Legend has a few things in the work. Legend does. There's gonna be a lot of vendors out there. I know Dean Speed's out there right now. Believe it or not, he's gonna do a bunch of installs and a bunch of tunes. So if you need a tune out there, we're going to be at Indian, like he said, Indian Motorcycles, pretty much the midday on Sunday. We do have an event we have to maybe go to. We want to go to on Saturday night, so we're racing to get there. But yeah, we got to get to our place too. Don't be shy. All right, do not be shy. All right, come up to us, say hi. You're not gonna hurt our feelings. Well, you know how you're gonna hurt our feelings is you don't come and say hi. If I see somebody like kind of lucring around, maybe thinking that we're somebody, I'm gonna walk up to you and say, "Are you scared?"
No. Of who? You?
No.
Seriously?
No, they're not scared of me.
No.
They call you a cop for stalking them.
All right. Anybody? Great, fabulous podcast. I think we did it right tonight. We didn't want to, degrade any dealership. We know there's great dealerships out there. They have to make individual decisions if they're going to do something or not. IMRGs, some are big and some are small. Some of them are not capable of doing the whole entire lifting and that kind of stuff, but they're great IMRGs. I know they care out there. And just be active in our Facebook polls, our Facebook. Be active there in our group and everything else. Get us up to 1,500. Let's see where we're at. See if we improved at all.
And Chris is buying dinner at Sturgis.
Yes. Yeah, at Sturgis.
With 1,500.
Yeah. Well, look at that. We got 3 more since I talked about it. We got 1,457. Awesome, folks. We got some of the best people out there. Later, Xander. We're getting off here too. Donna, freaking awesome. As always, next week we might have Christine here. We might do a Sturgis. I might have the camera. I might do it out in the garage. I think that'd be pretty cool. Is help us decide what we need to take to Sturgis. What do you take? If you've ever been out there, I'll put some polls out. The questions are live throughout the whole entire week now. So you can go to the live part of the website and ask a question anytime, and we'll ask them on the podcast. Okay. The other thing is you can tell us where you're from. That'll stay on there. But the good thing is the polls are going to be, or the questions are going to stay there, and you can just keep asking, and the polls are going to be live throughout the week, and we're going to have them on Facebook also. So we're going to get more interactive. Rune Sinker Moto, check out his website, his YouTube channel. Our Indian Adventures was on here. He's got a web center. He's signing up for an ambassador. These are great people out there, and I can't appreciate them enough. What do you guys got?
I'm just still reading the comments. William Blaze wants to know if there's a free hat for 1,500.
1,500? Oh, 1,500. Oh, yeah, we can get away for that. Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, it can be a raffle. There you go.
Yeah, what is we can just do a raffle in here because we got that. We can do that too. We can pick winners. All my software can do all that stuff. Let me see.
No body snatcher, no.
No body snatcher?
He says a donut for Chris, so Sue survives. No.
All right, so the winner tonight is Kevin. 34 chats. William Blaze was trying to catch up, but just not good enough. Will's Divided was 26. All right. You guys did good tonight. I have to give you a Throttle and Iron, which is Connie. And our bot, we have our own bot now. Body Snatcher was at 22. Indian Donna was at 14. Rune Seeker, 14. And Brian Moore was at 10. I think some of these were understated because we actually, we didn't turn it on until like 3/4 way through the podcast. But thank you guys for contributing in the chat as always. Max, I don't think you said anything yet.
Max,
you lost me at the damn right. You lost me at all the tech crap.
All right, what's your final thoughts there, Max?
I think you guys will have a hell of a time, but Chris, please don't do anything that's going to injure yourself out there.
Yeah, I'm not.
Listen to your body and do what you're supposed to do. If it says stay in the car, stay in the friggin' car. If you can ride, great, but just listen to your body. Because believe me, if you think you've paid a whole lot of money now, go out there and injure yourself and see how much you got to pay.
The problem is I haven't rode I get on a bike and I can get it pretty fast, but I haven't really rode
since June.
And because
early June.
Yeah, with this kidney stone, because I never know with that vibration, that kind of stuff, it blocks it. And next thing I know, I'm in a pain on the side of the road. And I just didn't want that to happen. Okay. So the kidney stone is gone.
I've got to ask you something when we get off air.
Okay, gotcha.
Because something happened to me that I want to see if it happened to you too.
Gotcha.
All right, folks. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Gotta go. See ya. Namaste. Bye. Peace.
Yeah, man. What the hell? All right. Max is not on here anymore. We can't allow this to happen. Just kidding. Jay, check out Spotify. I'll upload a bunch of the podcasts I know I'm behind on there. We'll get that up there. But we also got music on Spotify. So check us out. Throttle and Iron Music. Most of our songs are on there now, so check them out and download them. Everybody have a good night.
Have a great week, everybody.
And we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Peace, everybody. Namaste.
Later, everyone.
Hey,
You know what?
can you show Les's face?
Oh yeah. You know what?
Hey, we'll
That sounds
probably
good.
pick up subscribers if you keep it hidden.
Oh yeah, you think so?
That's only if you put on a Speedo.
Later all. See you, Tony. See you, Rumble Growl. See you, Room Seeker, Will and Blaze. See you guys. We love you. Peace out. We'll see you guys hopefully soon. Kev, Indian 116, Body Snatcher. There's so many people. If I don't mention your name, I apologize. Donna, you're the best. Zan Biker, see you next week. All right, we're done. Out of here.